I honestly have gotten so comfortable with being naked on camera at this point. I'm Nicholas Galitzine.
I'm Jeff Thurm.
And this is CelebriTea.
Well, Nicholas, this is CelebriTea, the show where we enjoy a nice British cup of tea, all while spilling the tea on your career. Just a warning though, as we go on, the questions will get hotter and hotter as we lead up to the final piping hot tea question. Well, we'll start off easy for you, okay? Explain to me, an American who's never had a cup of tea before in my life, how do I make the perfect cup of tea?
You Americans are very uncultured, so I'll try and put this as simply as I can. I know you've had people like Florence Pugh on before who kind of make it this hyper-complicated process. It's not.
I do a bit of stirry first. Most people will say just let it brew, but I do a bit of a stirry.
Some people will have you believe that you put the tea bag in after you pour the water. Incorrect. I also worked many years as a caterer. I'm well versed in this area. What I like to do is I like to take the spoon and then just really just push it on the side there. Wow. You see, I just like a little boom, splash.
Nice.
And it helps if you spill it everywhere.
Yes, yeah. I like it. I like mess with my tea.
Yeah. The common misconception that Americans have about Brits is that we're incredibly refined. We're not. Now, sugar, you don't want this to overpower the taste of the tea. Get this top part a little loose here.
Yeah.
Just massage out there. You go. That's literally all you need. Boom. And then, of course, you just finish up with it. Gentle, stirry. Cheers. Thank you for having me.
As we enjoy our tea, let's spill the tea on some moments in your career, all right? From a pop star, princes, other people in royal circles, to a dumb jock, who you actually owe me an apology for.
I do?
You do. You made all Jeffs around the world look bad.
Jeff! Get out of the car.
You can't tell me what to do!
Get out of the freaking car!
I'm so sorry, Jeff.
So, I would like to hear what you have to say.
I apologize, but
you.
you did bring this on yourself. Your parents should never have named you Jeff, knowing that this iteration would finally make its way to screens. But I tried to stay true to the American stereotype of dumb jocks, and I'm sorry that it was a very accurate portrayal.
I'm sorry I was so good at my job.
I'm so sorry.
When I heard that you were in a film called Bottoms, I figured it was another gay sex. I was like, come on, Nicholas. Mary and George, your new project is brilliant.
Thank you.
And you obviously play Julianne Moore's son. I'm curious to know, what is one of your favorite moments of filming with Julianne Moore?
You want me to hold a man's cup while he swallows?
I'll leave the specifics to you, but it's not a man. It's a king.
My favorite moment with Julie, I would say.
Oh, Julie, that's cute.
Yeah, we're on nickname basis. There was a funeral at some point in the first episode, and there came a point where we'd have to cover the camera lens that was shooting up from the grave in soil, in dirt. 4 throws, once above, once below, once to the left and once to the right, and in the end we just had to cheat it because unfortunately Julie's accuracy with soil throwing is not fantastic, and we were all dying, laughing, the whole crew trying not to laugh.
And what was one of the hardest parts about playing your character?
I think just embodying that sense of power and seduction, because we all have our own insecurities as people, but when you play a character like that, you have to throw it all away.
People obviously loved you and Taylor in Red, White, and Royal Blue. People ship you. There's memes and GIFs and fan accounts. How is the relationship now?
People keep telling me he's signing over my face when doing events and stuff like that, and so I feel like I need some sort of retaliation.
I think so too.
Soon. Yeah, I've been too passive for too long.
I have seen some speculation and rumors about a potential sequel. I think he said he would love one. Has there been any chat about that?
There's obviously always chatter when a project like that does so well. It has to be the right thing, and the right script, the right team involved. We're being delicate about it and seeing what happens in the future.
People are also getting really excited about the idea of you, and there's speculation that the character is based off of Harry Styles.
We tried to create a character that felt, maybe akin to Harry in the sense that, he's a younger man dating an older woman. It was important to create someone who felt new and original and not a sort of shoddy impersonation of this person that we know really, really well.
And any tea you can spill on working with Anne Hathaway?
She is one of the most talented people I've ever worked with in my life. Her ability to access emotion and our chemistry, I think, was just really, really, really special.
You've obviously had some steamy scenes on camera.
Yeah.
What is it actually like as an actor, kind of reading it on the script, practicing it, I guess, working with an intimacy coordinator,
Yeah.
and then filming it in front of a whole room? I mean, there's how many people in here? 10 people here watching this interview. I can't even imagine what those are like.
Well, I honestly have gotten so comfortable with being basically naked on camera in front of a room full of strangers at this point. The scenes all serve a purpose. Getting that charisma right, that sort of sense of domination in a way was really, really important.
So leading up to our final piping hot question.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Who do you feel you've had the best chemistry with on set?
I would probably have to say Anne, because there was one part of the audition which was an improvised dance scene where I had to basically convince her to get up and dance with me. I think we felt like we could really, really trust each other and go to the deepest places of what those scenes can be.
You smashed that piping hot question, so thank you for that.
Thank you.
To cool it down a little bit.
Yeah, let's cool it down.
Question I like to end on, what is one thing that you're grateful for?
Oh my God. I am so grateful that people have followed me from Beat Beneath My Feet. So it makes, doing this 10 years later, I think it makes it all the more sweeter.
That's awesome. Well, you're absolutely smashing it. It's so great to see you in so many amazing projects. So thank you so much for spilling the tea today.
Thank you.
It was such a pleasure. Cheers again.
Cheers again.
Yeah. See Mary and George. It's amazing. Yeah.